So this is a review for people looking to buy an SSD drive. This could be for gamers, this could be office users, this could be people with laptops, this could be people with professional workstations. We're going to cover everybody and find the perfect SSD drive for you. Now you should right now be at ezvid.com/top-10-SSDs, and that way you can read along our review as you watch the video, click the links, look at all the different pictures, and even find the best prices for the drives that we list. So we're going to get started with our entry-level pick, which is number 10, the Kingston SSD Now V300, the cheapest SSD on our entire list, coming at a shockingly low 42 cents per gigabyte. Now it's not the fastest drive in the market and you only get a 3-year warranty, but it is proven to be reliable and it's so cheap that if that's what matters to you, this is definitely the drive to get. However, number 9 is considerably faster and costs just a tiny bit more. So here's number 9, the PNY Accelerate, which comes in at a much faster speed but costs only 4 cents more per gigabyte. So I'll let you do the math, figure that out. By the way, all our SSDs we reviewed are in the 240-256 gigabyte range. However, all these models have different sizes available. Now back to the Accelerate. PNY has been in the memory game for a long time. They're pretty good at what they do. This is much faster than the Kingston. Only costs a couple cents more, so it's another great entry-level option. Right, so here's number 8, the Corsair Neutron GTX. This one's 77 cents per gigabyte, so about 33% more than the last two we featured. However, you get far more performance, and you get a 5-year warranty, and you get a Corsair drive. And Corsair is great for reliability. You know that if you've been buying their memory for years. They make good SSDs as well. Alright, now number 7 has something special. This is the Intel 730 series. This is a brand new drive from Intel. This is the fastest one on our list. It's actually faster than the high-end Samsungs. It blows other SSDs out of the water when it comes to performance. They put a little skull on the drive. I assume they're trying to appeal to gamers. However, 95 cents per gigabyte. This is the most expensive drive on our list as well. So if money's not an issue to you, definitely pick this up, but we ranked it at number 7 because it's so expensive. So at number 6 we have another crucial drive. This is the new M550. This is similar to the M500 series they had out, except it has a new disk controller and uses new 20 nanometer MLC memory. Has great speed ratings for max min, but it doesn't perform as well as they advertise it to, and it also only has a 3-year warranty. So this one's kind of a mid-performance, mid-entry level drive. Great for laptops, great for people who do office applications, relatively cheap. So check it out if that's your need. Okay, number 5, this is the Intel 530 series, slightly older drive by Intel, so you may be wondering, well, why is it on this list of new drives? Well, really, it's extremely reliable. We can't find a more reliable drive than this one. It seems to just not break. That being said, it's not the fastest drive in the world, and it's pretty expensive for what you get. At 72 cents per gigabyte, you don't get a lot of performance out of this one. Certainly way better than old standard hard drives. So our recommendation is, if you're an office worker doing a lot of office applications, or you just want to replace a laptop hard drive and reliability is the most important thing for you, get this one. Now you should right now be at ezvid.com/top-10-SSDs, and that way you can read along our review as you watch the video, click the links, look at all the different pictures, and even find the best prices for the drives that we list. So going from the top 4 down, our list gets pretty exciting because we're looking at really fast drives. This is the OCZ Vector 150, 65 cents per gigabyte, so about as cheap as that Intel we just showed, but performs almost twice as fast, has brand new 19 nanometer MLC memory, is rated at a max read of 550 megabytes per second, max write of 530 megabytes per second. And although manufacturers often specify their max read-write times, those are really under extremely ideal conditions. However, this drive frequently is able to meet them because it uses its OCZ proprietary Barefoot 3 controller, which works really well. Also has a 5-year warranty. So great option if you have the money to spend, but we have better ones in the top 3. Alright, we made it to the top 3. Here's the SanDisk Extreme 2. Now this SanDisk drive is awesome. Has a 5-year warranty and uses a brand new controller, 19 nanometer MLC. This memory is actually manufactured by SanDisk, who's been in the flash memory game forever. You probably have one of their USB sticks sitting around in your house, and some of their flash memory in your tablet or digital camera. Now at only 66 cents per gigabyte, you're getting consistently over a half gigabyte per second read-write time with this drive. It's pretty impressive, but there are still better drives in the top 2, so let's check those out. Alright, here we go. Number 2, this is probably the best selling drive in our list. This is the Samsung 840 EVO. Now, this drive has a shockingly low price of about 55 cents per gigabyte, and it has speeds that are higher than any other drive on the list except for the Intel 730, but it's right up there with it. So you get extreme performance with this drive, you get it at really cheap prices, you get a 3-year warranty, although this drive is well known for its reliability. It uses Samsung's own memory and Samsung's own controller, so they're able to pass on a lot of savings to you. And for that same reason, our number 1 drive is also a Samsung, so let's check that out. Alright, here it is. Number 1 SSD that you can currently get, Samsung 840 Pro. Now, for those of you who know what you're talking about, you know this drive is almost 2 years old. However, they have updated the controller in the latest shipped versions, and it's just as fast as the Intel 730 and the Samsung 840 EVO. Maybe it shows a tad bit less speed in the benchmarks, but you're not going to really notice that extra 10 or 20 megabytes per second. However, the reason we rank this number 1 is because of reliability. They haven't done a firmware release on this drive in almost 2 years. They haven't needed to because it works so well. If you just want to buy something and you don't want to worry about it failing on a year or 2 or 3, and you want it to perform really well, that's usually pretty hard to find. But here you get the full package. Samsung 840 Pro, by far the best SSD you can still currently get, and if we ever find a better one, we're gonna let you know. But for now, this is it. This is the cat's meow. Best SSD on the market, Samsung 840 Pro.